Ah yes, 1000 subscribers. Soon enough I will be able to make my very own pyramid scheme and flit to Mexico with millions of dollars. Oh yeah, but until then I have to be very humble, so thank you everybody for subscribing, it means a whole lot to me. And I am very glad you enjoy my content. So to celebrate the special occasion I have a very special video for you guys. Today we are not gonna form any nation, but we're gonna puppet some. We're gonna puppet every single nation that starts on this map in 1936. Yes, you heard me right, even Albania. So we have the following rules. Rule number 1. I have to puppet every single one of these countries as they are at the start of the game. For example, the Soviet Union has to have everything that it controls now. Second rule, I have to release the countries immediately, as soon as I can. So I am not allowed to just hold the territory and then release the nation at the end of the game. And rule number 3 is that the only territory that I can keep is that don't belong to any nation's cores. For example, I will be allowed to control all of the African colonies or French Indochina and shit like that. I might make the borders a little prettier though. I might give this island to Turkey and Cyprus to Greece or Aden to Yemen and shit like that. But other than that, it's a free-for-all. And now we have the question, what nation do we play? The easiest way would be to play as one of the majors. But I fucking hate the majors, so I'm gonna play something else. To make it a little easier for me, I will choose a nation with a lot of starting population, a pretty okay starting industry, and a good amount of states that I can build my industry in. So after I gave it a little bit of a thought, I was left with 4 options. Number 1, Brazil, with which I can expand rather easily in South America, undisturbed, and it also has a good amount of population. But unfortunately it doesn't have a focus tree and I don't want to play with a basic one again. The second option was Spain, but I just don't want to fight the goddamn civil war. The third one was the Netherlands because they have the Dutch East Indies as a puppet, but it takes a lot of time to get going with the Netherlands. And the one that I choose, it will be China. Because I haven't played it in a while, you know? We'll also play unhistorical. And I am not gonna take the Warlords, I'm gonna puppet each one of them. The only cores that I will be able to get are the ports in the south, Taiwan, East Hebei, and Dalian. Because they are not Japanese cores. And I think I'm just gonna puppet Korea. So without further ado, let's go. It's gonna be very hard, very fucking long, and not a lot of people will want to see it. And no, I wasn't talking about the video. Hey, the Chinese focus tree. It's so fun. We have inflation and ooh, democracy. Oh yes, we are playing with the state transfer tool mode, in case everything goes terribly wrong, and to make prettier borders in the end. Oh yes, 70 days for 5 stability. When you see this, you just know this is the good shit. And of course that in the only game that I need Japan to not go historical, they do exactly that. Classic Hearts of Iron. This goofy ass focus tree unironically has 3 focuses back to back to back that give you 5% stability, 10% stability and 5% stability. But wait, you have a second choice. 10% war support, and now that is what I call good game design. Ah shit, they're already coming. Ah shit, they're already coming. I only just started to subjugate the Warlords focus. This is not ideal, not at all. Alright, let's see what we have here. We got Sim-based Sanma, Shaanxi, nice. Guangxi click refuses, got Yunnan, and Xinjiang. God damn it. 4 out of 5, that's the best I got ever, I think. But now it is time for war with Japan. Okay, now I want all the forces of my subjects. 41 divisions, that's a lot. Stop exercising, boys, it's time to fight. And we are gonna have a fallback line, something around here. And now this last army, I want to put on the communist Chinese border. Because they might attack me in the future, so I don't want that to happen. Okay, so it's time for army reform. And they declared immediately, fucking hell. I do think my coast is pretty well defended, I have at least 3 divisions on every port. So let's hope it goes well. Oh fuck, they are out of supply. I will have to build one right here. And I'm gonna use the buff because it's urgent. Fuck, this is a big mistake. Jesus. Oh, and they started attacking. And it's not looking bad so far. We're holding everything except this tile right here. Should I maybe fall back a little closer to the supply hub? Like right here maybe? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We have a little bit more time until army reform is done, so in the meantime I'm gonna get bayonet strength for the 10% experience gain. Army reform is done just as we get the first naval invasion, and now I'm gonna go down to War of Resistance for 15% defense on core territory, which is huge. We can do our first army reform, And those are 4 divisions Japan will never see again. They only have 80 divisions, so that's about 5% of their army gone right there. Oh, never mind, I have to get rid of the debuff first. I guess I'm gonna take the 3 military factories. 300,000 Japanese are dead, and now we run into a little bit of a problem. The fuckers have stopped attacking, and if they don't attack me, I cannot make army experience, which I need to make my army not suck anymore. So, I am gonna take some divisions from the front and put it back here, and hope that they start attacking and not pushing, very important. Well, it didn't really work. Oh, by the way, Russia. And Democratic Germany again. Mao, you fucking snake, I forgot this could happen, boys. It's okay, I have a spare army right here. Okay, I took care of all of that bullshit, and now it is time to end Mao. It is only 1939, and the faction map mode looks something like this. We have the UK, of course, and France, but that's pretty normal, and then boom! What is Italy doing in the Allies? They are fascist also. Mussolini went for a walk though. And then if I zoom out a little more, you will see that the United fucking States is in the Allies. In mid-1939. That's gonna be very fun to fight against. Anyway, I puppeted Communist China. They are normal China now. What the fuck happened here? I just started to push in the north a little bit, and when I come back I see this. I had 4 divisions here on this port. How did they push it? What the fuck? It's fine, I only lost 1 division. Hell yeah, back to basics. Well, I was minding my own business, doing a little bit of trolling in the city of Tianjin, and out of a sudden, by mistake, I encircled half of the Japanese army. So let's kill them. I have also been defending the Xinbei-Sanma front right here for the entire time, but the Japanese are not at war with them. So I got a shitload of attrition for no absolute reason. Oh my god, guys, I don't want to alarm you, but Kurdistan is fucking real. I repeat, this is not a drill. Kurdistan exists. Good for them, good for them. Oh yeah, Iran and Iraq were invaded by the British. And this is what they did to it. And because I have the state transfer tool mode on, I'm gonna do something that some of you might call a little bit of trolling. Ah, much better. I also got rid of the other Iran that was free right here. Bro, what the fuck is this shit? The Allies took down the Yugoslavo-Greece faction. And this is what they fucking did. It's like all these 3 have 1 neuron each. And 2 of them are busy watching football, and the 3rd one is used by all 3 of them to argue with each other. Well, you know what, fuck this. If I have the power, I will fix the fucking map, because this is disgusting. I hope nobody gets mad that I do this, but just come on. Russia is already splintered. I don't need all those nations to slow down my game, you know? I'm not even gonna say anything about this. Oh, and I'm about to finish the war with Japan. They only got 25 divisions left. And they have 9 on the front, and the rest are planning naval invasions, of course. You piece of shit. I fucking created you and you do this to me? Can't trust nobody these days. And Japan is offering us peace, we're gonna take it. But first, let's look at those casualties. 1.5 million Japanese. Only 10 divisions left. Okay, so we got Taiwan out of that. And Manchuria. We didn't get Vladivostok, which is a little bit sad. Okay, but now how do we do this? Can I release those guys? Yes, I can. Release Manchukuo as a puppet and Qing China. Nice. So the current number of puppets we have is 7. Soon to be 8 because I'm justifying on the Guangxi click. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's very good that they refuse to be subjugated by me, because I will be able to puppet them and get the resource rights for all this magnificent steel that I kinda need. I just hope they don't join the Allies, because that would be very bad for the economy. I wish I had a faction so I can see my puppets easily. Can I get a faction? No, it doesn't seem like I can. This game has somehow evolved into the most horrible scenario for the idea of this video, because the world is divided into only 2 factions, the Allied Democrato-Fascisto one and the Democratic German one, which is killing Russia right now. And again, this has been formed by Lithuania. They have been shining recently. Oh yeah, and now we have an Italian empire, whatever the fuck that means. But my point is that no matter what country I attack next, when the guarantees come, I'll probably have to fight both of these factions. at the same time, because I don't know if they are gonna ever fight each other. And I am kind of very fucking far away, so it's gonna be hard to get to Europe to cap the majors. So yeah, I started justifying on Korea. 30 days so far, no guarantee. It looks promising. Well, the German faction killed Russia and Poland took this part, and they left the rest alive, just changed it to being democratic, and 2 months later Poland went in for round 2. And oh my fucking god, it happened live. The Russians have joined the Allies. The two mega factions are at war with each other. Who should I help? Who should I help? I guess I will jump on the Allies, because they are stronger, and if they kill the German faction, I'm not gonna be able to kill it alone. Okay, so quick update, it's been a while, it's 1944. I have built up my economy a little, I built a huge army, and the puppet count has gone up to 12 because I conquered Tibet, Bhutan and Nepal. And I am very ready to attack the Allies right now. But I've been waiting for literal ages for Siam to die, and they just keep on living. The Allied troops were literally at the Bangkok's gates for a lot of time, but then Burma spawned and it cut off the troops here, and they are now still alive. I tried to conquer Burma, but they don't have any cores on the territory, and it's just like in the game with Persia. If I justify, the war goal just disappears, so I will have to annex this with the state transfer tool later. Other than that, not much have happened. Ignore the third Rome, please. I don't know what happened here. A couple moments ago, this was all occupied, but now they retook it somehow, some bug or something. And Europe looks something like this. They pushed a little, they got pushed back. Belgium and Netherlands capitulated like 8 times already because they naval invade them. And somehow Portugal formed the Iberian Union by themselves. Like, how the fuck is this even possible? Weren't you supposed to ask Spain to do it together? Anyway, I'm gonna get myself another research slot right here, and then I'm gonna do the focus demand Mongolia. And if that puts me at war with the Allies, it's fine. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna do overlordship over Indochina, and I'm gonna get a war goal on France. But that will have to happen tomorrow, because I have been recording for the past 8 hours and I'm tired. So I'm gonna let you to tomorrow's case. Skadoosh. So I just finished the focus dominate Japan and they refused. And I had this naval invasion prepared from 1942, I think, so it's time to cap those fuckers. They're also being invaded by the United States. And just for you to know, I'm just gonna puppet the entirety of Japan. I ain't giving anything to the fucking Americans. There we go, Japan is down. It only took about 2 weeks. I think that was the easiest Japan capture of my career, to be honest. But now there is Spain to kill. And I'm just gonna attack them personally, because if I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. Oh, and they are ruled by a ghost again. Why does this keep happening? God damn, they have 180 factories. Well, now this is a problem. Remember how I was going to invade Spain and all of that? Well, not anymore, because the Third Rome has other plans. They just declared war on my puppet Mongolia, and now I will be at war with the entire Allied faction. Great! Well, I guess I'm just gonna send an army to Germany to defend it and prepare the naval invasion of the UK. Unfortunately, my navy is stuck into the Mediterranean because they control both the Suez and the Gibraltar crossings. So I don't know if I could get the supremacy. Can I maybe split my subs? Because if I remember correctly, you can cross your subs through the crossings without them being seen. Let's see. No, it doesn't work. Well, god fucking damn it. I will have to build another fleet outside of the Mediterranean. Alright, so I just captured Indochina. The supply here was fucking horrible. It looks like I am at war with Burma, but I am not. I cannot conquer them, and they are not in any faction. I've begun pushing in India, but they have quite a bit of troops here, so it's a little bit hard. I might have to manually conquer it. I got stuck here because of supply. Same thing is gonna happen here. And I've got some armies in Europe. I want to invade the UK, but I don't have enough ships. So I've just been clearing a lot of naval invasions because Germany is incompetent. And they also have 0 manpower on service by requirement. By the way, the German faction has lost 20 million men. And now what I'm trying to do is to cap Italy. But although they only have around 4 divisions on each tile, they are very fucking hard to push. I don't understand why my divisions can't keep up. So for now, I'm gonna try to close this pocket right here. Remember that those two factions are at war with each other. And after I finish with this, I'm gonna give it a go again on Italy, and then I'm gonna take Spain. All the while, I wait for my navy to grow. I only have 35 ships that are not trapped in the fucking Mediterranean Sea. Oh, and I made some calculation. It takes around 4 minutes for 1 month to go by in the game. So that means for every year I am playing around 50 minutes. And it's getting even slower day by day. At this rate, I think I'm gonna be done with the 1k special when I hit 10k. So I am sorry for that, but this is just how things are. There we go. This is now basically all encircled. I estimate around 40 divisions or something like that. The allied faction has around 1000, by the way. And all of India is almost all captured as well. Pretty much the entire world is at war. And then you have Romania here straight up just chilling. They have no enemies. They kept Transylvania, they kept Bessarabia, they even kept South Dobruja, they even became democratic. Oh, but it seems they didn't develop that much. Well, I guess that's canon. The allies have finally reached their breaking point. At this time, I'm just steamrolling everybody. I also managed to push on the Italian front. They are already capitulated, and I have started pushing into Spain. We will have a peace deal when I take down Spain, and that's the one that includes Japan, so I'm gonna take the entirety of Japan and Spain because I'm the one who conquered them, fuck the rest. And for the allies, I will have to also invade the UK, the US, and Mexico for some reason. So Spain is now Chinese. I don't know why they have the capital in Palma de Mallorca now, but the number of puppets has grown to 18. Out of 82, I'm not even a quarter of the way there, and it's almost 1947. Started justifying on Portugal, oh wait, the Iberian Socialist Union actually, as they have their own faction. And I also got a bit stuck in the Middle East. A bunch of my divisions got encircled here, and I don't really have enough to man the border right now. And I also cannot, for the love of God, close this pocket right here. I still have some divisions encircled here, and I cannot really train more divisions, because I am quietly getting a hit in the equipment department. I don't understand how all these factories can keep up with the production. So the entire faction is down to around 700 divisions. The UK has only 10% of that. And other than that, there is only the United States and Mexico, which will be a little tricky to kill, because they kind of have the most remaining resources, and they kind of are half the world away, so it's gonna be tricky to invade them. And I could literally invade the UK in any moment, only if my fucking ships will want to come here. They have been stuck in the Indian Ocean for the past 2 months. They get somewhere around Madagascar and they get attacked and they get back to India to repair, and that's what they do. Oh yeah, never mind. There is that bug again where I cannot call my subject into the war. I wonder why this happens. There we go, the naval invasion finally started. And yep, the UK is no more. That was one of the easiest naval invasions of UK that I ever done. Right after the last video where I failed miserably. How can that vary so much? I don't quite get it. But anyway, it's time for Ireland to go. We are now gonna do some sort of island hopping to the United States mainland, starting with Ireland, of course. And yeah, I do know that this doesn't help us very much, but I really want an excuse to puppet Ireland. Okay, so I just landed in Portugal and I got a little scare earlier. The game crashed out of a sudden, and of course I shut my pants a bit. Because if this save goes on the dick, my life goes on the dick, because there is no way I can re-record until the 50s again. Anyway, I just took Iceland, now I am off to Greenland, and then I will capture the Newfoundland island, and I will make this my little base of invading the United States. There is only 600 allied troops left, and half of them are in the middle fucking east. Oh, hello, you are back early. Oh, never mind me, I'm just cleaning the 18,000 naval invasion that the US have done on Japan. Where are the troops that were supposed to garrison Japan, you ask? Well, that's a good fucking question, because I don't fucking know. Anyway, I'm just about to capture the entire island of Newfoundland, and I already set up one naval invasion. I'm gonna go with 2 armies at once. And I also started to prepare my collaboration government. And yep, I think I actually lost Japan this time. And 67 troops. They are not mine though, they are all from the Warlords. Oh, and if you wonder, the number of puppets has gone up to 21. And I am just about to capitulate Saudi Arabia too. Well, yeah, my beloved puppet Japan has capitulated, but I'm not gonna bother reconquering Japan because my naval invasions are ready. Don't have any supply here though, but it's gonna be fine, so let's go. I'm gonna switch my beautiful navy on naval invasion support. By the way, half of those 400 ships were stolen from Little Portugal. They had 160 ships. I don't know how they got them, but they had it. And I took it, of course, because I am a petty naval thief. And I just love to build Frankenstein navies, you know that. Okay, so before the big landing, this is how the war looks. The casualties are pretty even, but we have a lot more divisions. They are down to 500 and something divisions, and the US alone has half of them. And the puppet count has gone up to 23. Oh, I also managed to get one collaboration government with the US. And we have landed, boys, already capturing New York. Okay, now I just want a shitload of troops on the USA front, and you guys will go all the way down to Mexico. Well, 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 how the mighty have fallen. Now there is only Mexico to go, and they are very undefended. Defeating America was 10 times easier than defeating fucking Yemen. Why is this a thing? Alright, so once Mexico falls, I'm just gonna take all that the allies have in the Americas. I'm probably gonna take the entirety of Africa because fuck Germany. Britain and Ireland will be mine because I invaded them. And yeah, Persia and Iraq I'm gonna take. See you when all of that is done. So that took for fucking ever. So this is how the world looks. I gave Germany everything in Europe, pretty much. And I took the rest. Somehow I have 300 less factories than what I had before the peace conference. I don't know why that's the case. But at least we have the Chinese North American territories, as it should. And the number of puppets is now 52 out of 82 or 81, I don't remember. Actually no, we only have 51 puppets because we also got Korea, and that doesn't count to the original 82 countries or something like that. So what do we do now? We have to kill Germany and their enormous fucking faction. Look at this shit. Luckily for us, we have a foothold in Iberia. I just hope I can call them into the war this time. And Germany has been stuck on all adult serfs since 1943, so they don't have much equipment. They got 3 million manpower though. So we will probably have to capitulate Germany, Poland and Italy to get the faction to cap. But I don't think that's gonna be very difficult because of how exhausted they are from the wars that they fought. And after getting this, I will only have to make a little bit of cleanup. And yeah, I think the only countries that I need to puppet except the Central European Alliance are the one in South America. And we got 2 here in the faction, and I will have to get Brazil, Bolivia and Argentina, and I think that will be all. So wish me luck. And there it is, boys! The final war has begun. And that started because Cuba, which is in the Central European Alliance, was guaranteeing Argentina, and I was just wrapping around the last independent countries, which were Argentina, Bolivia and Brazil. And now the only country in the world that I need is Bolivia, and I will have the war goal in a couple days. So what is the strategy? First of all, I want to get rid of the Belgian Congo, because we all know what is going down in Congo right now. And you know, 2 world wars, one after the other, that kill around 10% of the world population, it's fine for me. But what Belgium is doing in Congo, it's fucking disgusting. So we will have to take over the Congo. The next thing I want to do is go in through Spain, but the German front here looks very fucking defended. I mean, look at this shit. And I will of course do a naval invasion from the north. But first, I'm gonna let the German army to wear itself out a bit on my fronts, like they are doing here in Egypt. And I don't know, I might open some more fronts, like in Iraq or Iran here, because they have a lot of divisions here also. And you know, just let them kill themselves until it's time to go in. Also, why the fuck is Ukraine a major? They don't have that many factories or a big army. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? How are they fighting me in Spain? Spain is not even in the fucking war. Well, I guess this is what happens when you reach 1950 in this game, which isn't really supposed to go past 1945. The game is good though, if you stop playing like half the way through. Well, yeah, so my African fronts have collapsed. I don't know how. They were fine one moment and the next time I look it was like this. And the Germans just keep overrunning me over and over, so I cannot defend Africa anymore. Not like I fucking care about it or something like that. And all those divisions are from my puppets anyway, so I don't care if they die. I'm just gonna let them on the front and defend how much they can. I'm not gonna even look at this continent anymore. The Germans have put even more troops on the border. They are attacking like crazy. They already lost 3 million men, the entire faction, and I also lost 1 million. So it's gonna be a while until the Germans are depleted. They have about 2 more million, and they went back to service by requirement, so don't think they're gonna miss guns anytime soon. Alright, so almost 10 million dead men later, and I've tried to open a new front in Iraq, but being in 1952 I just blinked and out of a sudden 100 of my divisions were overrun. I really don't know how that happened, but it happened. So I'm gonna try the exact same thing in Afghanistan this time. The Germans are finally on scrapping the barrel, with almost no manpower left. The same is true for the Polish, and Ukraine is just straight up chilling. Look at this. 1 million manpower. Oh, and by the way, the Kingdom of Buganda just declared war on me. They did not have enough resistance to do this, but they somehow managed to. I guess they just want freedom so fucking bad. Oh, and I am also preparing a huge 4-army naval invasion on the German. I have one collaboration government done, and there is one more going in 72 days. So I should probably be able to capitulate them really fast. Hopefully. Either that or I'm gonna lose 100 divisions and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep this night. Not like it didn't happen before, because of the same game also. Alright, did I tell you guys that I have 22 fucking nukes? But I won't really be able to use them because, as you can see, the German faction has a shitload of planes. Like, those are crazy numbers, I can't even fathom them. I have a lot of cash myself, but it doesn't really look like doing much. And it's go time, boys. The naval invasions are ready. I'm just gonna press them all at once. And they are all going. This is it. 20 hours of gameplay. It's make it or break it. And by that I am referring to my mental health. Oh my fucking god. They are garrisoning every single tile, even the non-ports. This is gonna be bad. Oh, and we landed in Denmark. I don't know if I should be surprised. Nah, it's Denmark after all. We still don't have a port though. Okay, we're about to encircle this port. And we just got it. That's perfect. Now we just need to not get pushed into the fucking sea and it's all set. Easiest task of my life. Okay, so we captured a lot of ports here, but I don't think the ports know that yet, because we are supposed to get supplies soon, but there is no fucking supply, and that upsets me on a spiritual level. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten my entire army here. Well, now it's too late to get them back, I think. I am not gonna lie with you guys, this isn't looking good. Like, at all. I'm very concerned about this little operation that we're doing here. Well, yeah, we kind of got stopped here. It's not great. We're just failing. But at least we got Denmark. Well, most of Denmark. Good old Denmark. Why are they not surrendering in 6 hours? This is not historical. You know what? We're doing the old-fashioned way. Back to Normandy. Well, maybe this is the superior landing spot. Well, they all started attacking and I had to delete all my units here. I lost a couple in Denmark and that's how it is. I don't understand why I didn't have supply though. I only had 3 armies here and I have my shipping lanes protected and I had enough convoys, but the supply wasn't there, so we're gonna try again in Normandy and I think I'm gonna take out Italy. Somehow. Actually, never mind, I cannot get my ships into the Mediterranean. God fucking damn it. I'll figure something out, eventually. Second naval invasion starts now. A lot of divisions on the ground, as always. Oh, looks like the Czechs are gonna give up first. Who would have thought? There we go, we managed to push a little. There we go, we secured one port and we encircled some divisions here in Starboard, or however the fuck this town is called. Well, this one is looking a little better than the last naval invasion. Alright, supply is still nowhere to be found. And once again I've been pushed out of my landing spot. I love this. I am starting to lose Africa. And I've reached the perfectly rationable conclusion that the AI is straight up cheating. I mean, I had all the supply because right now I am in a very aggravating lack of convoys. And I've literally built like 10 or 15 supply hubs with level 5 railways here. I also have the mass assault doctrine, which gives me supply reduction and supply penalty reductions. All my units have logistic companies and still I get more attrition than the AI. Although they have more divisions than me, this might look a lot of divisions for me, but they have 80 just here in this one tile. And while both our divisions look like this with low fucking supply, they can push me with only one division almost every time, and if I'm trying to do the same, I cannot do that. Even this tile right here, if I was gonna try to push with those divisions, yes, I do have a green bubble, but I just can't push. But yeah, on the brighter side, both Germany and Poland are starting to run out of supplies. I mean, they've been on scrapping the barrel for a while now, and Poland only has 1.5 million men left. Which, at the rate at they started attacking me, it's not gonna last them very long. So I have decided to build up the Siberian front, and I'm just gonna call Russia in because they have very few divisions here and they are attritioned as hell. So I'm just gonna pump every single railway that I see to level 5. And when all of that is finished and I have my full army here ready, I'm just gonna start pushing from the east so I don't have to use convoys for supply. And hopefully this time I'm gonna succeed. See you in another like 3 hours. Okay, everything is in place once again. Let's burn another bridge. Lots of green bubbles, I like this. Just keep them going, boys, keep them going. Should I also start my naval invasion? I don't know. This is going pretty good. All I've been doing for the past 3 hours is just making small encirclements like this one in the not so fun and games part of Russia, which is pretty much everything east of the Volga River. So please, if you want to stop me from unaliving myself after I post this video, just give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and for the love of God, check that Patreon in the description. And for only $5 you will get a very cool shoutout at the end of every video ever, as long as you have the subscription. Oh yeah, and join the Discord please. I will absolutely love to complain about this game to you in the Discords. So check it out. And I will be back to killing Germans, I guess. Oh, by the way, this is the casualties. 30 million men. Not bad, but we have to pump those numbers up. This is about 2 hours later, and I pushed until here, from the Urals I think. And every single push that I did was an encirclement. I killed somewhere around 300 divisions. The German faction has 37 million dead now. And I have started battle planning because I've got bored. And also because Germany have pulled a lot of its troops from the Spanish border, and I also activated all the naval invasions, so this time it might work. Oh yeah, and I also have a full army of modern tanks, 40 wits, very good tanks. So yeah, I think this is time-lapse time. Finally, I can't believe this is over. It's 1958, 41 million dead people. Almost 1 week and a half of me playing this single campaign for the big 1k number. And it's finally over. Okay, now it's the real deal. I will have to puppet everything. Oh, okay, what the fuck is this? Why is the war still going? Okay, another peace conference, great! It's finally over, just let me trim the borders a little, and we'll talk. And there it fucking is, boys, we fucking did it! I am free to live my life now. Well, I say we did it, but I fucking did all the work. You just stood there and watched, eating some chips doing fucking nothing. So I am taking all the fucking credit. I did this at the expense of my sanity. The puppet counter has hit 82 out of the 83 countries that start on the 1936 map in Hearts of Iron 4, the 83rd being, of course, me, China. Oh wait, I forgot about Myanmar. Bye Myanmar. And let me get rid of Korea also. It's been a long journey, not gonna lie. And I am very much looking forward to never have to do this again. But I have a challenge for you guys. If this video reaches the completely unimaginable number of 5,000 likes, which currently is about 9 times more likes than I ever got, I will do this video all over again, but this time playing as Little Romania right here. And I am not only gonna have 82 puppets, I will have all the puppets. That's right, every single puppet that is possible to have on the map at the same time, I will have it. Only if or when this video reaches 5,000 likes. I believe that is around 250 countries or something like that possible. I really hope this promise doesn't come back to bite me off my ass. But I said I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. This is it. Thanks for 1k guys. Special thanks to my Patreons, Flossie and Buffy. And until next time, don't forget guys, Chinese Scandinavia isn't real. They cannot hurt you.